we're going to be working with an agate that nobody talks about. These poor agates often go unrecognized, kicked to the corner, or not even picked up at all. So today I'm going to prove to you how absolutely beautiful cold water agates can be. A cold water agate is a type of sedimentary agate. It typically has delicate grays, white, or sometimes even lavender banding, and it forms in limestone or other sedimentary rock. Now this is unlike Lake Superior agates, which form in volcanic rock. Cold water agates get their name from the Coldwater Quarry area in Iowa, and their pale neutral colors that often resemble cold water. One thing that I think is kind of cool is that these agates are often silicified fossils, such as stromalitites, rather than volcanic material. You can find them all throughout the Great Lakes region, and especially in Iowa, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Now, I live in Minnesota, but I do find a bunch of cold water agates in Minnesota as well. So as you may imagine, I think cold water agates are absolutely beautiful, and I've collected quite a few to cut open. Some are quite big and some are smaller, but my goal when cutting these open is to find some of those cold water bands. What I really like about cold water banding is it often looks really mossy or really swirly, and it's got really cool textures and patterns. So let's go ahead and start this video off with this giant cold water agate. Let's go see what's inside.
Look at all those sparks, wow. Okay, that's good, that's good.
All right, we're back inside. Let's take a look at the first one.
All right, here we go. This one took a while to cut. So let's see what's inside. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I do actually like that, but I don't know if this is,
This almost looks more to me like chalcedony or like a granite. I don't know. That is interesting. And I don't really see many bands, well actually any bands. You're gonna have to let me know what you think this is, because I'm kind of stumped, to be honest. I really thought there was gonna be like bands inside. Okay, well let's look at the next one. Unlike other types of agates, there's not a large color variation between cold water agates. So this next one we're gonna cut open is a little bit lighter, where the first one was gray, and this one's kind of more of a whitish beige. So let's get this guy cut open and see if we can find any of those beautiful bands. All right, this guy is up next. Let's take a look inside.
Okay. Again, ooh, little peek. I'm not sure what to expect with this one. Let's see. Ooh, oh, wait. Okay, look right in there. There might be a little bit of banding. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's not like anything crazy. I was expecting maybe a little bit more for this one too, but overall, honestly,
it's not too terrible. And now it's time for a word from our sponsor. It's me. It's me again. I bet you could have guessed that. Now, I love finding and cutting open and tumbling rocks, but I love sharing them with you even more. So if you're interested in behind the scenes live action shots when I'm rock hounding, early access to my videos, and a chance to win some absolutely beautiful rocks, then you should check out my Patreon. With tiers starting as low as $3 a month, you'll have a chance to win a rock sent directly to your doorstep every single month. And not only that, you'll have exclusive access to our Rock Talk chat, where you can communicate with me and other people in our community about different rocks, cool things that you've found. I can identify rocks for you, and all kinds of other fun stuff along the way. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out my Patreon. And now back to the video. Oftentimes in cold water agates, you'll find little pockets like this, and sometimes in those pockets you will see druzy quartz. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's take a look if there's any more pockets inside this one, and maybe we'll find some of that beautiful druzy quartz. Okay, I feel like this one has a lot more promise, especially because I already see a little bit of banding on the outside. So let's look at it inside.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy, ready? Okay. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. There is so much depth in there. I really like this one.
Like, do you see? It almost reminds me of like either an Antarctic river or something. Like, doesn't it look very flowy? That is so cool. Okay, I like that one. That one's pretty cool. Okay, I am really excited about this one. It is really translucent and I don't know, I feel like I can see kind of some darkness inside here. So I'm hoping that there's gonna be something pretty cool peeking out from the inside. And if we don't find bands, then typically you don't call it a cold water agate anymore. You would just say it's chalcedony. So let's cut it open and check out what's inside.
Oh, going real slow here. Oh, okay. Yep, you know, let's try that again.
All right, number 4, show me more bands or I will fall on the floor. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Okay, let's look inside the rock.
Okay, here we go. This one kind of looks more quartzy now that I look at it, but let's see what's inside. Ooh. Okay, again, a bit more mossy. Well, maybe this isn't quartz then. Huh, I can't really tell on this one. It looks maybe like a mossy cold water.
For this next one, let's just draw a random rock. Ooh, it's a big one. All right, let's cut this giant one open.
The saw's running away from me here. Okay. Okay, yep, make sure it's really nice and smooth. Yep, there you go. Good job.
All right, so far, so okay. They're not like anything crazy yet, so I'm really excited. This one was huge. It took forever to cut open, which is a good sign. So let's see what's inside it and hope to see some more of those cold water bands.
And just look at that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I'm nervous. Oh.
Okay, okay, let me show you closer. That one is really cool. It has the bands, like the cold water signature banding.
Like, oh, look at, oh, and it has a geode pocket. Yes, with some druzy in there. Okay. Look at that. Oh, look at all that banding right there. Oh, that is so cool. It's all along. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Yes, this one did not disappoint. That is so cool.
Okay, I can't stop looking at this one. I'm gonna put on the macro lens because you just have to see there is so much detail inside this thing.
Okay, look at that. Oh my, okay, look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. And there's that geode hole, but my gosh. That is so pretty. I love this one.
Okay, this next one is kind of hard for me to tell if it's a quartz or a cold water because it kind of looks quartz-like to me, but you can still see that it has more of a waxy luster, whereas quartz is more shiny. So let's cut this open and see if the inside helps tell us what this guy is. Okay, that last one was a stunner. So let's see what this one looks like inside.
All right, now this one is a lot more, I don't know, like iron burned on the outside. Oh, it looks a little whiter on the inside. So let's see what it looks like. I'm actually kind of thinking this one might be a quartz.
I really think that iron color threw me off because when you cut this thing open, like look at the difference in color on how different that looks. And the inside looks very quartz-like. So not a cold water, but I might just throw this in my tumbler just to have a beautiful tumbled quartz. All right, we have a few left for today and these two, I feel like we're broken off of like the same giant rock because they look so similar. So I thought, why not cut these big guys open together?
Oh, wow, look at those spars. Okay. Oh, next one, here we go.
Okay, next we have these two, which literally look like they are cut from the same rock. Like, I honestly feel like these are from the exact same rock, but so let's take a look inside and see if their insides match the outsides and if they look the same.
All right, that is just crazy how identical these look. I literally can't get over it, but we're gonna gently set this one down. Ooh, okay, don't look. Okay, and let's look at this guy. Oh, and it's so pretty. Let's see what the inside looks like. Ooh, okay, okay. What do we get? What do we get? Okay. Oh, there is some banding. It's a little, oh, that's pretty. That's really cool. Why does that look gold? Isn't that inner part? Far away it looks gold, but inside it might just be dirty. Okay, I just put on the macro lens to kind of see. Here's that like dirty gold looking part. But right over here, you can see a bit of that kind of weird mossy looking banding. That is really cool.
Okay, let's see inside this one now.
Ooh, I like that part right there. Okay, ready? Here we go. Ooh, oh, wow. Oh, look at that right there. There's the banding. Oh, and look at that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's see. That, wow.
Look at how, it's so hard to do this, but look at how similar they are on the inside. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Maybe that's not that crazy, but cool. Okay, all right, not bad. I liked these ones. And when you look at them up close, it's crazy how much beautiful detail is inside. Okay, we only have 2 left. Now I know these 2 are small, but this one in particular, I feel like I can already see some banding right in here. So I kind of want to save this one for last because I feel like I have really high hopes for it. This guy here is kind of more that tan color again, and I want to see what this could look like inside. So let's cut this one open first, and then we'll finish with this guy.
Oh, close up. Come on, I can do it. There we go.
Okay, this guy is small, but it does not mean it is not mighty. So let's look inside and see what it looks like.
And that is, I think, the darkest one that we've cut today. So I'm kind of curious to see if that translates to the inside. Ooh. Okay. Oh my gosh, I really like that. Wow.
The darkness in this one like really makes, I don't know, the cold water pop. Like, I kind of think this is my favorite one so far. It's just really unique. Like, I really like that deep color on it.
And it's just so detailed. Wow. Okay, that one is really cool.
It is time. We're gonna cut open this last little agate. I just have a feeling about this one that it's gonna be beautiful. Okay, now usually I save the biggest for last, but this time we saved the smallest for last because some of the stuff I saw on the outside of this one, I don't know, I just got high hopes about it. So let's check it out.
And unfortunately, this piece broke off. So I guess I'll just probably throw that in the tumbler, honestly. But let's see, got a little peek right there. Oh, I hope this one's cool. Ooh. Oh, is that black on there? Like, I think that's in the rock. Okay, this one reminds me of like an angel or like the color of heaven. Is that weird? Except for that black stuff. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. Let's look at it close up. Here it is under macro. And that's definitely a part of the stone. And like, oh, look at that part. That is so pretty. Huh, how interesting.
All right, well, there we have it. We cut open a bunch of beautiful cold water agates. I'm not sure if the insides are like what I expected or not, but they were interesting. I think I definitely like some better than others, but overall it was pretty fun. So I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, make sure you subscribe. I make new videos like this a lot. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.